Hello everyone, it's Pretty with Pretty Colors for You. I'm here with my completed pages for April and plans for May. So how I'm going to do this is some of the books that I am showing completed pages in, I'm also working in for the month of May, which is this month. And I think I have started at least 2 pages, so I will not show the May page, but I will show the completed page. I'm also going to start with my whips first. First whip is going to be in this book by Miki Takai. This is the Dream Coloring Book. Making sure I'm in view. And the page that I am working on is this page here. I'm based with alcohol markers, some of the items. And not really liking them right now because I had a different vision for the floor and it did not work the way that I wanted to, so I just went over it with black. There was a different color beneath, but the colors were not binding together right, so I decided to go over it with black to see if I can kind of redeem it. I'm working on it. I'll see. I'm not sure, but I am going to still complete the page either way it goes because I might be able to fix it. I don't know. But yeah, so I am currently using Prismas right now, but I did start these pages with my new set of Castle Art Spring Edition, the 72 set. I just purchased these and they came and I have been using these. I really like them. Guys, if you hear anything, it's my cat. I think he has the zoomies this morning. Hopefully he doesn't come over here. But that's what I started with. Yeah, so that's this page. It's a whip right now and I will be working on it for May and I hope I can finish it. Next is going to be Tea Time in Wonderland. This is the page that I have been working on. I am not using alcohol markers in this book because it is double-sided. Paper does stand up well to watercolor paint, so I have been using my Ohuhu watercolor paints here, as well as my Holbein. I was using Holbeins with this one. So I am currently still working on this one, and I will be finishing it up. I've been using Holbeins, watercolor paints, Thule Arts, as well as some of the new Ho2 golden markers and some Ohuhu glitter markers here. So I will be finishing this for the month of May. Also in this book, I told you guys about the minis section. I did complete the minis starting from January to April. And I was also using my Holbeins for this. So this was, I had not done any of these at all. So this month, for last month in April, I did all of these because I didn't have any of them done. So this month for May, I will complete this one here and then it'll go all the way through to December. And then I'll start the next one. There is another section in here for minis. Next whip is in here in Gino the Bear, A Wonderful Chef. Same whip as before. I have not had a chance to go back in this book, so I have had it out because I know I'm going to finish. I love this book, by the way, guys. So, but it is not in my plans for May. The only thing I'm going to complete is the whip from, I believe, February. This is a February whip. I didn't get a chance to finish. So yeah, I'm going to continue working on this with a different medium though, because this was done with watercolor paints. I might still, yeah, I think I may still use watercolor paints where needed and then go over with pencil like I did. Next is, I'm going to go into my completed pages. First, I want to show this page, guys, because I don't believe that I showed it when I completed it last month. I'm not sure. So this is in Alice and Dinah's Wonderland. And this was a March page, but I don't believe I was able to finish it in March. So I want to show it. So, because I think it was not in my last video. But I was using Spira Farbens at that time. and I used Sperifarbens. I used white Posca, and I did also use a little bit of Ohuhu glitter markers, as you can see in some of the spots. All right, and this page is also marked because this page is a page for May. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my completed pages and my plans page if it's in the same book. So this page here is what I plan to color for this month in this book. Have to keep them down, guys. And then, oh gosh. Welcome to the video. Get down. Sorry, guys. So next is my completed page for April. In this page, I used, for the background, I used the Zig Arts twin pen, and I used the color gray. I think this is gray. I'm not sure. I think this is gray. Yeah, it's called Pale Dawn Gray. So yeah, I got that background because I wanted it to look like a concrete wall with no paint on it. So basically that's what I did here. And the rest is, I used, for this one, I was using my, I used the rest for my spring 72 of the Castle Arts. Worked really well in this paper. There he is again. Get down. Where is your mom? Go away. So I used the black Zig Art pen as well. And I used white Posca as well as the pencils, the spring set of 72. And I also used, my cat is coughing, and some gold Hotu, the Hotu or Hotu. Pepe. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. My cat is busy at this time of morning. So yeah, I used white Posca and the new Hotu golden marker. I believe it was Color by Maya is the one that mentioned that medium in one of her videos, which prompted me to go get it. So yeah, that's what I use in here. And I did also use some metallic watercolor paints on top of the white plates in here. And this is the plan. This is a plans page here. Well, no, not this one. Or was it this one? No, it's the other one. They look the same almost, but so yeah, that's a completed page and a plan. Next, completed page in So Many Cute Animals. This is a new book I just bought by Kima Parrish. It's called Sweet and Whimsical Themes to Color. So this is my completed page here. And now my other cat is coming out. Hopefully, she won't come up here. So anyways, guys, I have one domestic short hair, a black domestic short hair. Her name is Omni, and she is almost 2 years old. And then I just purchased a blue Maine Coon. It's a baby. He's 6 months old. That's the one that you guys seen walking across the screen. So he's still like very, very, very busy. But my older cat, she's not that busy. She has her zoomies, but she won't come up here. She used to come up here on my desk when she was a little bit smaller, but she doesn't do it anymore. But he's still adjusting. But yeah, so I used the Zig Art pens in black here. I used my Holbein pencils because I was using the Holbeins at the time. I used yellow Posca, some Thule Arts, some Ohuhu glitter markers as well. And I'll move the page around so that you can see everything. And I hope I'm still in view. I hope. I'm gonna, just to make sure here. Okay, and that was in So Many Cute Animals, No Plans for May. I bought this book because I saw another colorist do a completed page in here and I liked it. This is not my type of books. Any books that I have that would even resemble this type of book, I barely use them. Like I have one that I was using a couple of years ago for Christmas time. I don't like the paper in these books at all. It reminds me of the old days coloring book. But the pictures in here are very cute. So I bought it and I did a page in here. And this is the page that I did. And it was done with, of course, basting with alcohol markers. I used Ohuhu gel pens, glitter pens. I used pencils, which were my Holbeins. No, sorry, Spearfarbens. And yeah, that's what I used. And some Thule Arts. And that's what I did in here. And this book has a page that I'm supposed to be working on, but I think I just marked the page because I liked it when I first looked through this book. And I don't think that it's a plan to color in for now. So this was another page that I love. I'll keep this book out just in case I want to color because I love this page, but I'm not sure if it's going to be for me. I'll keep it out just in case if I get to it. But that is my completed pages in here for the month of April. I really like this book. It's a cute book. So it's a lot of different cute little pages in here. Quick pages to do. And then this is called A Girl in a Museum of Fantasy. So the page that I chose to color was this page, which is the cover page of this book. And mine is similar, but it's not all the same. I'm going to make sure I'm in view still. And I am. Okay. So I used in here, I was using my Holbeins. I also used my Poscas. I used the new Ho2 Golden marker. And in here, I did not end up using any Ohuhu glitter pens at all. No type of sparkle. Only the golden metallics. So yeah, so everything else was done with complete pencils. The background was also done with alcohol marker. And I just went over with pencil. So yeah, everything is pencil. Or a few things may be done in alcohol marker. So yeah, I like this page. I had fun on this page. And this page is not in the plans for the month of May. But I have the other page, the other book to this. There's another book by this author. I am planning to color in for the month of May. So I'm putting up the ones that I'm not working in. So this stays out. Right? Yeah. Alright, so. And then Lulu's House of Wonder. I want to show guys this page that I completed for March. I'm not sure if I showed it because it was still a whip. It was still a few things on here that needed to be finished when I showed it before, but everything has been completed so far. And I have shown this page already in my last video, but I'm just going to show it again because it's completed. So yeah. But the page that I am still working on, this is a whip. And this was not a page that I showed as a plan. It was just something that I just wanted to do when I was testing out my Language gel pens and smoothing it out with the water brush. That's what this whole entire page is. The Language pens with the water brush technique. The entire page. And I plan to do that for the entire page. I just want to see what I can do with it. So right now, everything in here is the Language gel pens, no pencils. Everything is specifically Language with the water brush technique. So yes, I'm still going to complete this page exactly that same way. And I'm just going to see how it comes out. If I need to, I really don't want to go over it with pencil. I just want to see what it looks like finished with the whole entire technique. So yeah, that's that. And that is all for Lulu's House of Wonder. So that is in the plans to complete for the month of May. Next, I have this book is called Cute Animals of Stella Village. I've completed a page in here, which happens to be this page here. No plans for the month of May. This is an April page, and in here I used Language gel pens with the water brush technique. Some pencils, I used every medium in here. White Posca. I used the spring set pencils with this. Those pencils, by the way, guys, the Castle Art spring set of pencils, I have mostly all of the Castle Arts sets. And I like all of Castle Arts. I don't choose them often. I don't know why. But I have the pastels, the skin tones. I have mostly all of them. And I love those pencils. I just don't always go for them. But this is the newest set, the Seasons, the Spring 72. And I think they're going to come out with another season. So they work really well. I like them. They're nice. And they're very buttery. So, yeah. And then I did not use any alcohol markers because these pages they have another image on the back side. And I don't want to like mess up that. So I use pencils only in here. And that's it, pencils, some of the Language. I didn't even use any glitter in here. So everything is pencil and Posca, and that's it. Pencil and Posca in here. So, and no plans for May in this book. So all of the books that I'm going to put away, I'm putting those separate. Now in Little Folk, my first page completed in here is this page here, Garden Friends. I used alcohol markers in this book for basting and went over with pencil. And at the time I was using Spira Farbens because this is one that I started it in March. And it was an April page, but I didn't complete it until April, but I started it in March. I think the background was done in March. So in the background, I did use my Creative Expression water-soluble crayons. I think they're called crayons. I'm not sure. I don't know, but yeah. So I used those. I used pencil and the alcohol markers as well. And then I also used the Language gel pen technique here, only here and up here. So yeah, that's what I did there. And then everything else is alcohol markers. And then I did put the Ohuhu glitter markers on her shades and the collar of her shirt and the buttons on her shirt. If you can see that, hopefully. And the story behind the shades. No, she did not have these on. If you have this book, you know she did not have shades. So I am sort of a perfectionist when it comes down to my stuff. So if I mess up and I can fix it, I will fix it and it will just look different. So I try to make her lashes look longer and voluptuous. I just like to see the creatures with the longer, not creatures because she's not a creature. I like to see the characters with the longer lashes. And I was stroking nicely on one of the eyes, and then one of them, one little stroke messed up the whole picture. So I decided to just make shades for her face. So also in this book, I do have a plan for another page for May, and it is this page here, Fairy with Lizard. This is my plan for May. So yeah, this book is going to be out. And yeah, so you guys will see this page in next month's video. And this is a May page in Little Folk. Next, this is a new book just released by Fabiana Attanasio, by Mythographic, sorry, but she is the artist, illustrator. And it's called Fairy Folklore. I have completed one page in here, and it is this page here. And inspiration for this one was My Little Pony, a My Little Pony page that I will insert as well. Most likely I'll insert it over here somewhere. So in this book, I used Posca, a lot of Posca. I used my 72 Set of Seasons spring set, Castle Arts. I used some Thule Arts, some Hotu Goldens. Don't think I used any alcohol markers in here. I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, no alcohol markers in here. That's funny. And then the Black Sky was done with the Zig Art Twins. And her dress is completely done with the Langwell gel pens and the water technique. That's what I'm going to call it, guys. Langwell gel pens with the water technique, because I don't know what else to call it. So yeah, that's what I did there. And I did use some acrylic glitter paint in here. I used Posca. I used the Hotu Goldens. All of the gold that you see is the Hotu Goldens. Hopefully you can see. And yeah, that's what I did in this book. And there is a plan for the Leprechaun page. This one here, I love this page. So this is a plan. It's a plan. Let's just say it's a plan. Hopefully I can get to it. So yeah, if not, it'll be in another segment. So yeah, that is Mythographic Color and Discover Fairy Folklore. Next is in Erie's newest book. And I have not looked up the name of this book. I don't know why. But yeah. So in this book, I have completed one page, and I think it was from last month that I completed this page. It was a whip, but I want to show it just in case I didn't show it to you guys. It was a March page. And I used the Spirifarbens as well as Posca, and acrylic paint is everything up here for the what is this thing called? The Northern Lights. There's another name for it, but I'm going to say the Northern Lights. I did that with all acrylic. All of this is all acrylic paints here. And then the sky, of course, here is pencils blended out with Gamsol. And then I use white Posca. Yeah, that's what I did on this page. And no plans in this book for the month of May. Next new book with plans is going to be, I think I've showed all of my completed pages. Let me just make sure. Yeah, showed that. Completed pages. Wait, yeah, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I believe that was it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go into this book is also a brand new book, Fantasy World by Emily Lytlehall Oberg. This is a new book. It just got released and it was just delivered to my door. And I'm already working on this page for the month of May. It was not in the plans. I just happened to scroll through and see it and decided that I wanted to work on it. I have a lot of pages in here marked that I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my cover page that I'm working on currently. I was working on this up until last night. So I'll be showing this again next month because I will finish this. This was not in the plans. It was just my first time doing a illustration page. Well, what title page? So introduction page, title page, whatever you want to call it. So in here I am using, the background was done with the dark blue that you see was done with a blue Zig Art pen. That is the darkest blue that's coming through. And then I went over with my acrylic paints, the pastel set. And then I'm just keeping everything within the same color scape. So, and then I'm using the Prismas, I'm using Poscas, I'm using Hotu Golden pens. And yeah, Posca, yeah, I said that already. And then I'm most likely going to add some glitter somewhere on here. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to show that. But the plans page is not the page that I just showed. It is a cute little dragon page. I have it marked somewhere right here. This page is the plans page. This page right here is the page that I plan to color for the month of May. So look out for that one in next month's video. I'm going to work on that this month. This page reminds me of something in the Johanna Basfords that I colored in the, I don't remember the name of the book, and it's not close by, but I did a page sort of like this in the Johanna Basfords book. But that's Fantasy World. So I'm still going to be working on that. Also, I am planning to do this page here, the artist page, my page. And I decided that I'm probably going to go ahead and stay within how the artist did hers to do mine's. Yeah, maybe a little bit of tweaking here and there. I'm not sure. So yeah, most likely I'm going to have mine's the same. Now that's the plan for May for this book. And now I pulled out Romantic Country 3 because I have plans to work in here. And the plan that I have is the circus page. This is a double page spread. So most likely when I'm finished working in that Fantasy Worlds, the page, the front page, the title page, I will probably start this page. If I don't start it today, sometime today I may start this page because this is the only double page that I'm working on right now. So yeah, and that is in Romantic Country 3 by Erie. And it's Romantic Country 3, the third tale of Cocotte. So yeah, I have a lot of pages marked in here as well. And I've also done a lot of pages in here. So yeah, that next is this book. And this one is called Victorian Fantasy Collection. I am working on this page here. This is the plans page that I'm doing for the month of May. And I'm still trying to think if I showed everything. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. And this is the page that I plan to do for May. And it's so funny because this page says, "May happiness come to you, Virgo." Yeah, so let's see. Oh, so it says, "May happiness come to you, Virgo." This is the Virgo page. And then this one says, "The goddess entreaty, the goddesses entreaty for balance, Libra." Okay, so each one has a, oh, okay. So the book is called Victorian Fantasy Collection. It doesn't really mention anything about zodiac signs, but it's clearly zodiac book because it has different. Yes, so I think this one would be the Aquarius because I see that water part. So let's see. Or Girls. So which one is this? Or Girls, chapter 1. Adoration Ruby. Yeah, that's gotta be, I don't know. Let's see. Adoration Ruby. Upright Emeralds. Okay, so basically I need to be coloring these pages the color of the stones. Okay, here we go for the constellations. So here we are going to have the Aries, Taurus. That was the Taurus page, because I think this would be Gemini, Taurus. Aries was first, Taurus, now Gemini, because you know Gemini is considered two-headed. And then you have Cancer. And then you have Leo. And then May is the Virgo. May. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Virgo is there. It just says May. Happiness come to you. Libra. Scorpio. Sagittarius. Capricorn. Oh, I love this one. I should have chose Capricorn page. And Aquarius. Why do I feel like the Aquarius page should have had this? Because we are the water bearers. Okay, I said too much. Yeah, anyways. Aquarius page here. All right. And then the next chapter goes into something different. But yeah, guys. So this page, this book is a plans book for May. And so that was it for my completed pages and my plans. And thanks for watching. I've recorded this video twice. Yesterday I recorded the entire video, and then while I was editing the video, there was so much noise in my background. My son, he's a streamer, and he was making all kind of screaming noises in the background. My cat kept running across my desk yesterday, and then my daughter, she was dancing and making music, and it was coming into my video. And it's so weird because during the time of the recording, I did not really pay attention and hear it until I went to go edit the videos. So now I'm recording it again this morning, a new day. I'm starting it a new day. I would have had this video posted yesterday, but that was not possible because when I went through and heard that video, I was like, oh gosh, no, I can't. So guys, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching my video.